What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid, coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we've got a bit of a shorter video, but I think it's actually going to be pretty beneficial for a lot of players, and we're going to talk about doing Vosik. Vosik on heroic mode seems to be giving a lot of players, especially those that don't have groups, those that are out on LFG, that are out looking for groups and looking for people to play and complete the heroic mode with, it seems to be giving them a lot of problems. So what we're going to show in this video is, we're going to show my 2-shot Vosik run just from this past weekend, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about some of the tips and really easy things you can go ahead and do in order to make your life much easier. Now there's not an automatic win button obviously, but I believe that these tips are ones that will easily be able to help you out and help you to actually complete this battle without a lot of risk in them. So first off, let's briefly talk about what's different on Vosik heroic mode. Aside from the enemies being more difficult and permadeath, the things that are just going to be typical, we've got 6 balls to throw at Vosik instead of 3. So that means that everybody has to throw them out, and they are going to have to hit at the same time, just like if you were hitting 3. Aside from that, you just saw that we took down a monitor, and it's the big middle monitors that are going to be the ones that you have to shoot out, and if you don't, you're going to wipe. And please, everybody shoot at those monitors. They are significantly stronger than they are on normal mode. In fact, I run through pretty much my entire sniper clip every single time. They take a lot of shots. And finally, the safe rooms, well, whenever you run towards them, you are going to have to slide underneath them because they're halfway closed. You're not going to be able to just run into them like you would be before. Now, I'm going to assume that everybody that's watching this video has already completed Vosik on normal, so you know the general gist of it, and what you're here for is you're here for some final tips in order to get you over the hump in order to complete the heroic mode. Well, as usual, just like on normal, we are split up 2, 2, and 2. I like to make sure that one Defender Titan is always in the middle, because as soon as it's time to go ahead and damage Vosik, I want that Defender Titan popping the bubble and ready to go. I don't want us having to wait for somebody to jump in, wait for them to go ahead and then pop their bubble, and everybody to then dip in and out. You're going to waste precious time that you could be damaging Vosik. So have one of your Defender Titans pop a Weapons of Light bubble with Illuminated and Bastion just to make sure that it lasts the entire time. Now Vosik does have a nasty habit of one-shotting the bubble, so watch out for that. If he happens to hit the bubble and it goes away, hopefully you potentially have a second Titan with Weapons of Light. If not, you know what, as long as some people got into it, you know, you might not be trying to just 2-shot it like we are right here, but you just might be wanting to complete it. And you can see right there, whenever it's Vosik damage time, I'm popping my bubble immediately. And as I saw that cannon shot come out, I thought that he maybe popped my bubble. He didn't. He was in the middle of getting staggered, and we are just absolutely going to town. And what you can see right here is I am using the Outbreak Prime, and that's going to be my #1 recommendation. Obviously, Dado already did all the number crunching, and Sleeper Simulant does come out ahead, but here's why I'm using the Outbreak Prime. It's a lot easier to find and get and have full primary ammo than it is to necessarily have heavy ammo. Yes, with the gloves you can have more heavy ammo, but sometimes people might just struggle in using the Sleeper Simulant. So we're talking about how to make things really easy. So I'm using the Outbreak Prime with Send It on, and it's really easy to just go out and pump out a ton of damage at Vosik, just getting all those headshots, the extra damage that you do because of his fallen ability, the extra nanite damage that you do. It's a ton of damage. But that's not the only thing. The other thing that we're doing that is really helping out, you might have caught it on that first run. We did not end up getting to the damage phase on the 3rd run. We didn't, and that was on purpose. So if you hit Vosik with 6 orbs 3 times, all 18 orbs, you'll take down his shield. But if you hit him with 17, his shield will have just a pixel of health left. And then you can go ahead in a 4th time, your first orb will take down his shield, and then you can go ahead and damage him for 135,000 damage per extra ball that hits him. That's going to be your key to getting massive extra damage. So in my personal opinion, what I would say is, for your first run and for your second run, all 6 people throw all of their orbs at Vosik, take down his shield. On the 3rd run, assuming that everybody hit their orbs with the first 2, assuming you hit all 12, make sure only 5 people are throwing their orbs at Vosik. In fact, have one person that is designated as the misser, and that person will not throw their orbs at Vosik. They can throw it at the Shanks, the Fallen, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that that person does not hit Vosik. And that's why I'm saying make sure that you do this one on the very final last one, because sometimes in the middle of trying to be perfect in the first two, you might accidentally miss one. Somebody might accidentally miss one, and on the last throw, you'll end up all throwing it together. So good communication is going to be key to this. But assuming it works right, whenever you then go on to the fourth one, whenever you throw out all 6 orbs at him, you're going to deal a bunch of extra bonus damage, and that's going to help out. Because in my personal opinion, my guess is that people are struggling on this battle because people are probably dying due to running back to all of those clean rooms and not making it and just dying there. It's really easy to lose people there, and then whenever they come back out, they have to get resituated, start shooting at enemies. It's just chaotic. Whenever you leave your area, go someplace else, and then come back. This way, you're probably only going to have to go to the clean room once, and then you can go ahead and finish him off. Right here in the middle, you can see I dropped my weapons bubble in the back. I'm just peppering away at him with the Outbreak Prime. You can see a ton of Outbreak Prime bullets are going out. Grab those extra damage orbs that come down here, throw them at him, and boom, he's gonna die. There it is, 2 shots. We've got all of this extra bonus damage on hard mode. Take advantage of it. Yes, it might seem like the battle might take longer by going 4 rounds each time, but I mean, that total kill was roughly 6 minutes, and that was with my intro included. So it's really not that bad. It's really not lengthening the fight at all, and in fact, I believe that it will probably make it easier. So my 2 big, huge recommendations: take in your Outbreak Primes, because I know you've got them, and go ahead and go to that 4th step and use those Siva charges against Vosik. Anyway, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your Vosik, and I'll see you around in Destiny. Throwing those orbs. See you, Vosik.